This is the Cats and Pudding Podcast. A melting pot of pudding. And now, here's Jen.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Cats and Pudding. And today, oh my God, do I have a great guest, and I have a co-host today.
Hi.
Look at this. Look at this.
Beautiful,
I got these
beautiful
two
women.
gorgeous women sitting next to me, making me look even better.
Now you look great.
Yeah,
I don't know. We could almost be related.
I know.
We
see it.
We look
Yeah.
a little bit alike, Jen.
I
We
totally
do.
see it.
And everybody thinks that she's my daughter. Three times this month.
so-
that I don't
okay.
get.
Yeah. Why?
Because I don't
Why?
look that much younger than you. What were
What-
you, a
what-
putana back in the day
Yeah,
that I'm
yeah.
your
Well,
daughter?
Why? But I could be your mother.
It's ridiculous.
I could be a mother.
You
You're-
really couldn't.
Sweetie, you're 36 or 37. I'm 55. I could have had you at 17. Yes, I could.
But you
Or
would have been a putana.
Wait, you're 55.
No, I could have just been unlucky.
You could. Well, all right.
Just unlucky.
I don't like the backstory that gives me. That gives me like I was conceived in the back of an IROC Z. Like
well, I would
Probably
love
no,
that.
no, it would be
Across
better.
State
No, it would be a
Boulevard.
Cadillac. It would be
be
a
a
Fleetwood
Cadillac.
Brown.
All right, a
It'd be a
Cadillac.
Fleetwood Brown with true spokes and
my
Vogues.
God.
That's not
With
as
the
bad.
different color.
On 86th Street.
Yeah, on
hanging
cruising
out with
86th
hanging out with the
Street.
deck
Wait,
shoe hanging
86
out.
and Top Tomato?
No, 86th Street in Bed-Stuy.
Oh,
With-
Bed-Stuy.
What
Okay.
song would have been playing?
Oh,
Ma?
definitely like a freestyle song, like play
Yeah.
at your own risk.
Now,
Play at your own risk. Yeah, that's what it would have been.
It was
She doesn't know that.
1986 and the living was easy.
Oh, that's
Go
funny.
narrate it, because you're the best narrator.
Jen, you in 1986, you were probably a hot ticket.
Oh my God, I was a hot tamale.
You're
I
still
was.
hot now.
I'm not. I'm so not. I
You are.
really am. Yeah, I'm not.
We're going to get you
You're
back there. Let's
No,
go. We're going to
I'm
work out. We're
trying.
going to get
Well,
you there.
You need to train Jen because her daughter's wedding is
Yes.
coming
When
up.
is it?
November, I don't even remember, 29th, 2025 this year. Holy shit.
Because you're a superstar trainer to
Yes.
the
No,
stars.
no, I'm really not.
And I
But
am moving to Jersey, so I'll be in. Well, I told you this. I told you all
Oh, you
this.
did? That's right.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
that enough time to get her into
Listen,
fighting
it takes
shape?
about a year to really transform your body. If you really want to do it right without drugs, okay?
What do you mean, like Ozempic?
Yes.
Okay.
Without any
Nothing wrong with
GLP-1s.
that.
With any GLP-1s? No, listen, I have no problem with it. Everybody always talks to me about it. I don't have a problem with it if you're seeing by a doctor doing it and if you're strength training. The problem is with any GLP-1s is, you lose a ton of muscle
Yeah.
very quick.
That's true.
Very quick.
true.
And it ages your face and you have no ass.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
That is true. I lost my ass because when I took it. I took it for
I mean,
10
what
months.
man doesn't want, sorry.
A nice
Sorry.
ass to
Yeah,
bite
you
into?
gotta, you gotta, to grab.
Yeah.
That's what women want to do now is grow their ass.
But as we age, women lose muscle.
Absolutely.
And if you're
We lose a lot more than muscle,
But if you're losing
Lose a
so
lot
much
of
weight
shit.
so quickly and you
Yeah.
don't have any muscles to maintain it, your skin gets loose, you lose a lot of collagen.
That's right.
Well, that's why these
Yes.
people look like monsters. Like Sharon Osbourne, she's such a beautiful woman.
Beautiful.
Even like she's the type of woman that she looks good with a little weight on her. Like if she's too skinny, she looks like weird.
Well, I think
Now she
anybody
looks like-
when they get older, you need a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
more weight. on.
definitely. Like
You
those
you don't
women
want to
with-
look skin and bones. And what happens to us is right away we lose it in our face. You're not gonna when you lose weight, it doesn't matter where it comes from.
Right.
Like women will say, I just need to lose a little back here. Or
you
it
can't
doesn't
spot
matter.
treat.
You don't
You
spot
can't- you
treat
can't
where
spot
you
treat it.
lose weight.
can't.
And right away we lose our face and we lose
the boobies.
our
Yeah.
VCRs, they would say in Greek. See, I know that in Greek.
You're
but I don't
Greek
know.
too?
I am not, so I'm Italian.
You're
but
all
I'm married
Italian.
a Greek. Yes.
Oh,
It's the next best thing.
Yes.
It is. It is. I got the best of both worlds.
Does he own a diner?
He does not. He does not.
Damn it.
He doesn't own a diner. My husband's in insurance, so it's a little boring. But
He's a nice man, your husband.
Thank you.
He's
He
a
is.
sweetheart.
How great guy.
And he's good with you. I see
that's
how
it.
he is.
He
Just
knows how to-
you're like, get the boxes. We're getting out of here on our Kentucky Derby part. And he's like,
Yeah.
looking at you. He's just shaking his head. He's like,
That's it.
He's a
I'm gonna
golden
go get
retriever.
it. No, but he's like, he does it with such ease. Like,
You know
and he's
what?
like,
It really
go.
takes, and I was saying this, those different personalities. It's amazing. It really works. and
Well,
it
you have to
blends.
have polarity in a relationship.
Exactly.
I could see
Yeah.
he's like, well, he gives you a little run for your money. He'll talk.
Well, you know
he's
what he
quiet,
says?
but he
That's
goes
it.
at
He's
you.
like, I'm going to let Nicole do what she wants to do. to an extent.
Right.
Okay. But he always said to me, I never want you to regret anything in your life. Yeah. So yet it be, my brand or, or fitness or my charity that I have, I just, and my kids are older now. So it's like a whole new life.
How old are your kids?
My son is in first year in college at College of Charleston. He's 19. And my daughter's last day of high school is actually today.
Wow.
So I have an 18-year-old as well.
Nice. Is she going away to school?
She's going to art school in Savannah. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So I have one in Charleston, one in Savannah. What am I going to do?
You're going to have a lot of fun with your hubby.
Either that or get a little something down south. I don't know if I fit down south. It's a little slow for me down there.
Yeah, that's a show.
Yeah. But listen, that's a show. Have you ever been to Charleston?
I haven't.
No, come on. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, Charleston.
But I'd be the same way in Charleston. I'd be in like a velour sweatsuit.
Rosella's beautiful restaurants.
It's gorgeous.
Great food. I go to there's an ice cream and a liquor. It's a bar and dessert. And it's owned by two guys from Atlantic City.
Oh, okay.
And that's a lot of people from, they're going to Florida too.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving to North Carolina.
Charleston is fun. It's a fun town. So he's in the best of both. Yeah.
But now you're gonna have an empty nest.
What am I gonna do? I know.
You're gonna start your podcast. That's what you're gonna do.
I would love to start bedtime with Bro.
I love it. I love watching you at night. I crack up and you're like
slurping my tea.
I love you. The minute I met you, I fell in love with you.
We're very similar personalities. That's it.
Yeah.
But it's great that you maintained an identity outside of being a mother and being a wife. So now that they're going to school, they don't need you anymore. You have things that you
believe me, they still need us after
That's true. Like I'm almost 38 and I speak to my parents every single day.
I
still
love
need
that.
my
God
parents.
Bless. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way,
Well, that's our heritage as well.
Yeah.
With our Italian.
We don't.
And Greek too are like that too.
Oh yeah, but we don't, and they are, but we don't, listen. I know a lot of people that don't speak to their family.
I can't.
And it's
very upsetting.
Or they see them once, twice a year.
Yeah, and it is, and it's hard. But that's not our upbringing. Listen, I was home every Sunday for dinner. If I wasn't, I had to be home for Sunday dinner.
I wasn't
hungover. So now I pick up, make a long story short, I meet my husband in Greece on vacation with my girlfriend. So my husband is a Greek American from New Jersey. And he's working out there, but I meet him in Greece and I move there. So that's it. We fall in love. I leave 4 days after my wedding. Bam, 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 done.
Wow.
So I leave everything and I leave my family. And my Venetian hour is literally everyone saying goodbye to me. Because I'm leaving now. No one knows when I'm coming home. I'm leaving and my mother, I'll never forget her saying, Nicole, we're here. Go live your life. So I was like, wow, I'm going to be missing Sunday dinner and I'm going to be,
That's but so it was progressive.
Well, it is progressive.
Yeah.
Go live your life. We're here. And whenever
she knew you were in love and you found the love of your life and she wanted you to be happy.
Yeah. I mean, I see it now. There's some parents that won't even let their kids go to college away. And I'm like, why not? Like, you got to let these kids go. This is what we do.
Right.
This is how we,
That's how they grow up.
I wasn't allowed to go away to school.
You weren't.
You know what? I think it depends on the kid because do you know your kids? Like, I knew my youngest who went away to school. When I dropped her off there, I felt like I was dropping her off in jail because that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
I go, you have to share the bathroom with these people and these
Sure.
why would you
want
to do that? Yeah. And they're gross and their rooms smell. It's just disgusting. And I'm like, she's never going to stay up here. First of all, because I knew it where it was. It was like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
If you're a city kid, it's a big deal. You're getting away from us out of the house. But when reality sets in and there's nothing to do, and you're in a freaking in a town that if you blink, that's it. That's the town. It's 3 blocks. It's like
where did she go?
She went to Cortland. Mm-hmm. And that's a big party school. So all they do is drink and eat. And then what happens? She gains 25 pounds. And then she gets upset, gets depressed that she gained all this weight. But she's like, Mom, I just don't like the school. I said, so just come home.
Yeah.
Now she's like, she wants to do, she might, she might want to go back to, she's going to go back to school, but she's like, I might want to go back away to school. I said, Ava, you just got to pick the school that you know you're going to fit in.
That's it.
You know, and it's more, that's what it is. You
but
know?
how are you supposed to know at 18?
You don't.
You don't know shit at 18.
And look at, so I was in fashion forever. I worked for Neiman's, I worked for Saks, I was in shoe business, then I went into jewelry. And I left it all and went to Greece, met my husband, and my next door neighbor was a karate sensei. This chick, and she was hardcore. And I'm like, bro, I always wanted to do that. I'm like, I'm gonna get into karate, and that's how I actually started my fitness career.
So you do karate?
Yeah,
Are you
I
like
do
a black
karate.
belt?
I am a black belt.
She could kick her ass.
Damn, you could kick her ass.
I am a black belt.
Damn, I'm gonna bring you out with me.
You know what? In being a black belt, believe it or not, I could put that on my license because my hands are
because it's licensed to kill.
Your hands are weapons.
Bork, I'm going to take you out later.
You don't understand, everybody. We have such a great audience sitting here.
I know. I wish everybody was on with us.
It's filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I know. I love it. So, no, that's how I got into karate. And then I came home 3.5 years later. I found out I was pregnant. I gained over 60 pounds with my son. He was 2.5 weeks late. The doctors don't even let you go like that late anymore.
No.
They'll induce you right away. But yes, I gained a ton of weight with my son. And
is that what got you into the fitness?
Yeah, my birthing gift. I found this woman. I was getting a prenatal massage, and I found this woman. And I said to my husband, I want to go there. She was very expensive at the time. She was like $220 a month. You didn't hear about that for a gym. Okay, back then it wasn't like an Equinox. And my husband says, all right, well, I'll give you that as your birthing gift. So I didn't get no diamonds. That was your push present? Do you believe that?
I'm pissed off for you.
Yeah, I know.
That's a little
What
ridiculous.
nice guy Nick is, huh? Maybe he's really not.
No, he's a nice guy.
Here's your gift, babe. Here's a trainer.
Get back into shape. Okay.
Get your ass back
and
into
that's
shape.
And
so
that's how I learned really, how to I took all my certifications, and that's it. Listen,
but look where it got you.
I have a passion for helping people. It's not just being a motivator for the body. It's everything else that goes along with it. Listen, women wear many hats, and you see it. We're mothers, we're wives. We have to be everything. Yep. You got to look good for him. You got to provide for him. You have to, take care of the kids. I mean, really, we do a ton. And what we forget is to take care of ourselves first. Mm-hmm. We have to take care of ourselves first.
It's true.
So I come first, then comes my husband, and then comes my children. And people say, "How selfish! Your children should come." Mm-hmm. I have to be happy, and then my husband, and then the kids, and they see that. My children see their relationship with their parents.
Yes.
And they see that, and that's where they learn from that.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's so true.
Because if your parents' relationship wasn't good, you will recreate that in your life.
I agree.
Because it's familiar, not because it was great. If your parents,
that's all you know.
Yeah, if they had a bad relationship, it's
you think
familiar
that's normal,
to you.
and that's the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
It's so true. But I read that somewhere that said the best gift you could give to your children is love one another, and it's so true because if you have a stable home, the kids feel secure and safe.
And this is it now. I mean, both of my kids are going to be gone. What do I? It's me and him again.
So proud.
And I am. But it's us back together again, like we were dating. There's something to be said though about meeting someone later on in life, or meeting someone like Pina. She met her husband and they were younger. You have to really have that strong relationship. Yeah. I do love that my husband goes away for business and comes back. It's really nice.
We have
that.
We have that separation.
You have your own identities too.
But you have to have that, and it's important. It's like you were saying that women hold so many hats. It's like just think about it. When we're women, we have to in a span of a decade, right? You have to graduate high school, go to college, find a career, find a husband, get married. That's in a decade. You got to figure this out, right?
In a decade, is
men don't have to do all that, right? And we do everything that you say all day long. We cook, we clean, we go to work, we provide for our family. What are we? We're the lawyer, we're the policeman, we're the person that we have to keep the house.
That's it. I came from a family too. My grandmother would say to me, "He's coming home in a half hour, in an hour. Go put some makeup on and vacuum." I go, "What?" Oh yeah, there should be no toys, no toys around. The toys were down in the basement for the kids. When my husband, I go, "What am I bringing them the paper too and a brandy?" What am I bringing him, a cocktail?
He's got his pipe with him.
No, but my grandmother wanted everything done.
Yeah.
And my mother. So I actually like that.
No, I do too.
It wasn't that I wasn't independent.
No, I get it because when I was married, that was the way I naturally was. There was something nice about something comforting.
There's nothing wrong with women doing that for their men. And there's nothing wrong, and I don't care, and if every feminist is going to shoot me for saying this, but I don't care. I still want my door opened for me.
That's right.
I still want a man to treat me like a woman.
Dating.
Listen, I am a successful woman. I am. But I still
You know how many men are afraid of that?
But I still want that. I want to be put on a pedestal, and that's a sign of that you're emulating that you belong on that pedestal.
That's right.
No, it's not wrong to give to a man. It's not wrong to give to a man, but women have to give out of overflow. A man has to give first, and you have to give back.
Right. Yes,
not because if you're giving, if a woman's giving but she's not getting, that's not if she's being unmet, that's not you're a giving person. That's a trauma response.
That's right.
No, that's true.
How many women do you meet? I give and give and give, and he doesn't get that. Honey,
she allows it, and then she allows it. That's somebody allowing it to happen.
Prehistorically, okay, they gave us a cave, we make it a home. They bring us a dead animal, we cook it, we give it back.
Bravo.
You see how that works?
No, you're right.
That's how.
It's very simple.
And now I think as well, the woman should always as well take care of her man. Same thing.
Yeah.
I want to look nice for him.
Absolutely.
I want to be put together for him. I want to I want to stay in shape.
Yep.
Okay, to an extent, again. No one's saying that you could be, healthy on the inside. I want to make sure that I'm, fit and healthy and, for him, for our relationship as well. I don't want to let myself go. Too many women let themselves go.
That is true.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you hear them, the mamarels.
No. The mamarels. I love that.
I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing done.
But I don't get it. And I didn't know it was going to turn into this because I thought we were talking about fitness and shit. All right, but no, listen. There's women that drop off at school. You got to see some of them.
Oh, I know.
I drop off at school.
Nicole, I'm in the beauty business. I know what I see with people. I'm like,
ladies.
I go, this is how old they are. I'm like, holy shit.
No wonder your man is looking at the aide, the school teacher. I'm sorry. Why are you wearing pajamas?
Why are you wearing a muumuu? And your slippers? Like, what are you doing? Like,
it's really
pride.
My grandmother lost her husband when she was 29.
Oh my God! She was a widow at 29.
At 29,
she wore black till the day she died.
She didn't. She wore black for 10 years. For
my
almost 10 years.
Black till the day she died.
She wore black for 8 years.
Okay.
And I laughed at her once. I was like, "Oh, you didn't do the full decade? What's the matter with you?" And she looked at me like she wanted to murder me. And she told me why. She said, "When I worked in the factory, I would wear black. I would wear a black smock. And I heard two men behind me. It was 8 years in. Yeah. And they were like, oh, look at Romana. She's wearing black because she wants everybody to know she doesn't have a husband."
Oh, Jesus.
And she's like,
that's
that
why she
day,
took it off.
I took it off. I never put it back. But my grandmother was very simple. Like, she knew she would never wanted to get married again. She knew. It was never a thought in her mind.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like she let herself go, but she didn't. Like, after 50, she stopped dysing her hair.
Really?
She was never a makeup, but she was always
not doing that now.
Put together.
Yeah.
She wasn't into, fluffing herself
and
up.
some people aren't, and that's fine for them. But like,
no, but she always
I'm sorry.
had an outfit on.
Sorry.
She always had an outfit on. She
wash
always
your
had
face. I mean, do something.
Wash your face. Now listen, no one's saying the whole
Like, wash your face.
The Botox. How about facials?
Right. Right.
You know, or taking care of
How
your
about
skin.
using some lotion? Like,
Yeah,
you don't
that's
look
it.
like
That's
that
it.
you're a crackled freaking.
How about just
you look like
walking?
plaster.
And staying in shape a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
do
whatever.
something.
It's whatever you want to do to feel
I love
good,
you.
though. It's whatever it takes to make you feel good. You don't
That's right.
have to do anything or not do anything.
That's right.
But you can
Exactly.
tell when someone's walking around and they don't feel good about it.
Right.
It's like you take a picture with 5 of your girlfriend. There's always that one that hates herself.
The mama.
And she goes, "Don't post it. I don't
post
like it."
Can
Or
you
let's
not
fix
post
it.
that picture?
Or let's
I'm like,
fix
well, I
it.
look good, so
And
I'm
it's like,
posting
why
the
don't you
picture.
do something to feel good about yourself?
That's right.
But
so we
it's-
don't all
it's true.
suffer.
You know, but I see it every day, and I hate to say being vain and saying that beauty is like, that's going to make you feel better, but it really does. When you feel good about
absolutely.
yourself outside, you do feel better about yourself inside. Not saying that you have to be vain and have to, but you do. If you feel like you look good, people stand up a little taller.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking to
Their eyes
somebody
are
who paid a guy to
brighter.
break her nose and make it pretty.
Yeah.
And I wish I did it 10 years earlier.
Yeah.
Because it really is, when you move with a certain kind of confidence, your life changes. It changes your frequency.
So I see it in the gym.
Yeah, of
I see it
course.
with all these women
And
in
how
the
many
gym.
how many people do you see a week?
So personal training, about 10, 11 a week. Then there's classes as well. I work for Equinox, doing group fitness. And that's been 17 years in the business.
Wow.
So when I see a woman, and I mean, you got to see the stuff that they write to me. It's just like, you've changed my life. Or, I mean, like, that's like,
really
this is
help
my
them, though.
purpose.
Because you're not just a trainer, you're like
Yeah.
a therapist.
Oh, God, everything.
I'm sure you
You're
know
everything.
I know
everything
everything.
about these people.
Yes.
I know
do.
everything. Who's sleeping with who's this? Who's
They
that.
tell you
They
everything.
tell me everything. It's so great. And listen, I'm Italian. I don't say anything. My lips are sealed. But no, it's when you know that you can actually help someone and they're walking into the gym and they're like, Nicole, it's not just the weight, it's my clothes.
Yeah.
I feel better. I'm looking better. All of a sudden she's standing up a little taller.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
So true.
And my job is complete.
Yep.
I'm really
Does
helping
that make
someone.
you feel
Yeah,
good?
it feels fucking
And I
great.
used to think my job was so trivial too. I'm like,
feels great.
I'm a doctor, but yeah, I do Botox and fillers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saving people's lives. I'm not, a heart surgeon. But you know what? When women or men come and tell me,
Yeah.
you know what, Jen, I feel so good about myself.
Yeah.
I just recovered from cancer and I'm just getting back into life. And I feel so much better after what you did for me today. That warms my heart.
Yeah.
It makes me want to cry sometimes when I
But
hear that.
that's scientifically proven. There
That's
is
it.
no
True.
dopamine. Like,
No.
fresh lip filler dopamine.
Yeah. Well,
Fresh
man.
Botox dopamine.
Yeah, that is
You
true.
think
Yeah.
cocaine's good?
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, give me
Was I allowed to say that?
all day
No,
long.
you could say that. That's
It's my
so
face
funny.
cocaine. That's the best.
No, but seriously, when you can transform a woman,
No,
and
it's
now it's
wonderful.
like there's so many supplements. Health and wellness is huge. Health and wellness 2025 is huge right now.
What do you now? I know that you train all week long. What else are you doing? Are you also developing?
So I have an app as well.
Okay.
I have a fitness app, and I thought that it was going to take off. And I'm like, all my friends are going to download my app. Ungats, as they say. Right? Ungats. Now, I have about 18 people that are like on the app monthly. It's a challenge. It's a 3-week challenge. It starts with no weight. Then there's a 6-week challenge that adds a little weight, but it's for you to do at your home at your own pace, which is great.
Tell everybody where they can find it.
That's on the App Store and on Google Play. It's called the NGP method. That's my app. Then I created Bro. So Bro started with me forgetting everyone's name at the gym. Because I just, everyone's bro. I thought it was like a Jersey thing that we call each other bro.
I think it's bra. Everybody calls.
Now they do. The
hate
new
bra.
generation is bra.
I hate
But
when
we
my
say
kids
bro.
call me bra. I'm like, don't call me bra.
Yeah, no.
I'm stop.
No.
I don't like that.
My
I
kids
can't
call
stand-
me bro.
Oh.
And it's sad, but it is my name now. So Bro started from a friend of mine that says, Nick, some of your videos on Instagram are hysterical. And you forget everyone's name and everybody's Bro. So I just want to make you a shirt, Bro with a period. I'm like, okay. I wear it to the gym. Everybody goes crazy for it. Everybody's like, I want a shirt. I want a shirt. And I'm like, listen, I'm not getting into the apparel business.
Why not?
Yeah,
Why
but
not?
it's apparel. I'm going to sell them T-shirts out of the trunk of my car. You know, I used to sell Sergio Tachinis out of the trunk of my car.
That's a daily occurrence in Brooklyn. Shit, why not?
So, did anyone notice my jacket? Did you notice my jacket?
I was gonna say it's a little members only, but I freaking
it is members only. It is.
It
okay.
looks like Barbie for members only.
Where'd you get that? I'm gonna
tell you after the show.
Tell me after because I'm ordering it. I love it.
People are gonna want to get it.
I do love it.
Anyway, so we started Bro, and I had to put an acronym behind it. So Bro is building relationships organically. And it kind of stands for me because that's how I feel that we are all like-minded people. We all are health and wellness. We all think of like, we're all bros, you know, and we all have the same mindset.
I love that.
So Bro, with help of my very good friend and my partner, who's a fantastic chiropractor, all about health and wellness, Bro is turning into a recovery drink for athletes.
Wow.
There is so much out there. You got your Gatorade, you got your Prime, you got, there's a lot of stuff out there that we really don't want to give our kids. And if you're putting your kid in a tournament, lacrosse or wrestling tournament, and you need something to prolong, that's where Bro's going to come in. So,
wow, I love that.
From your mouth to God's ears, that's happening.
So it helps you like work out harder or longer?
It's recovery.
Oh, recovery.
So your muscles recover. Usually it's after. You can work during, so it's going to give you the electrolytes. There's no sugar. There's calcium. There's magnesium. There's monk fruit for sweetness. So
when is that coming out? Because I would love to.
Well, as soon as it comes.
I love it. And then you're going to come back here and talk about it, right?
All of 770 will have it. Everybody will be on Bro.
Love it. And you're going to come back here and talk about that again when you do that. Nick, I want you to tell everybody where they can find you.
Absolutely.
And give them your...
Thank you. So you can't find me on Instagram. I suck at TikTok. I do, but I really suck at TikTok. It is. Instagram is Nicole Greco-Peepas. I'm the Greek and the Italian.
I love it.
I have Bro _ NGP. It's my initials. And also the NGP method if you want. But I'm all on Instagram, baby. Let's work out together one day.
Let's video it.
Real quick before we gotta go. What's up with the cats?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell
I hate friggin' cats.
I'm sitting in my house.
Okay.
I have my cat sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
And I'm getting hot pudding off the pot and off the stove with a pot. I have a towel on me. I'm eating the pudding right out of the pot like an animal. And I'm going, this is what my life has become, cats and fucking pudding. Like, this is crazy. Where I used to be doing all
That's hysterical.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So that here, it's a double-edged
fucking Jello.
From the club to cats and pudding.
Jello.
From the club to cats and pudding, right?
Oh, there's the swirl. I was like, where's the swirl? I love it.
I've been at her house and witnessed the cats and pudding.
Yes.
We're coming over.
So we're going to work out and we're going to video that, and then you're going to come back on and talk to us about it.
Thank you. And you're going to make some chicken cutlets?
Whatever you want, yeah.
And we're going to have a chicken cutlet contest.
You need protein.
That's right. 30 grams.
I'm so glad you came on the show
Thank you
today.
very much.
And Rossella, you were a very excellent co-host. I appreciate it. Everybody,
not fired yet?
No, you're not fired yet. Everybody, thank you for tuning in and have a great day.
Ciao.